Hello. Good.
Avatar! Know that Britannia has entered into a new age of enlightenment. Know that the time has finally come for the one true Lord of Britannia to take his place at the head of his people. Under my guidance, Britannia will flourish, and all of the people shall rejoice and pay homage to their new guardian. Know that you too shall kneel before me, Avatar. You too will soon acknowledge my authority, for I shall be your companion, your provider, and your master.
Okay. 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 Good evening, everyone. I apologize for getting off schedule, but I'm just gonna say a good opportunity opened up tomorrow evening, which I've decided I'm gonna take advantage of. That's one thing that happened. Second thing is PCUR 27 followed. Thank you very much for the follow, and now I am at 150 followers. I am at 150 followers. So where we last left off is we are right now in the town of Skara Brae. And if you remember, Skara Brae was haunted. And if you remember, now Skara Brae, what happened is there was supposedly a big fire, and which pretty much destroyed the town. And so there's nothing but ghosts, ghosts, boo, and skeletons. So what we're doing is we are actually going around talking to these people, these spirits about what happened. There is a way, and apparently Horance, if you remember Horance from Ultima 6, had essentially was a mage, but now has wanted to become immortal, so he decided to go with the lich route. Okay, so right now what I'm waiting on is I'm actually waiting on day to come. Because what's going to happen is as day shows up, things are going to be easier to see. I'm really wanting to go to the northwest part of the island because I want to look at Because remember they said we needed like 3 potions, but we needed some type of cage. Okay, and so right now that's what we're kind of waiting on. And of course this is kind of a spooky town. Now the good part about this town is that the good part about the town is it's a and fire coming on coming burning right on in. So got already an early redeem for thrift store clothing. I need to see what I got here. I'm going. Okay, so I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I'm back with some clothing. Okay, back with some clothing, and this is interesting. First piece of clothing I've got here is I better kind of save that just in case. First piece of clothing I got, and this is in amazingly good condition, is I actually got a Gold's Gym T-shirt. Now this is from Chesapeake, Virginia, but I actually found it. Um, I actually found it, and they were actually selling a bunch of them. Sometimes what happens in thrift stores is what happens is Gold's Gym in Chesapeake was actually changing their name, and so they wanted to move a bunch of that merchandise. So the thrift store probably had about 10 of those T-shirts. This was one of a couple I snagged. Now, this next one, the next shirt I'm gonna show you does have me concerned. It's not a bad shirt or anything, but sometimes what happens when you work at places and you leave, you get to keep the uniform. Unfortunately, some people do sell them. Now, this is one from Texas Roadhouse, and this is actually a pretty nice one, and I like it. Now, I am going to just say this, and this is why I'm concerned about this practice. There's no reason. There's nothing wrong with someone going to a thrift store, getting, let's say, a Domino's pizza uniform, and posing as a driver. And by the way, if you think, oh, thrift stores don't sell those, I've seen them. So, um, I think that's something that thrift stores really need to be cognizant of, or aware that they're doing that, which could put potentially, people in harm's way. But thank you for the redeem. Okay, so let's get back to the game. We're gonna and we okay. Right now I'm gonna hang out in the lighted area until. Okay, why am I not moving? Ah, I probably would explain it. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's actually decently. Hmm. This is an interesting place. Okay. Whoa, what is this? Okay. 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 Okay, so this is telling me that I'm going to the Dark Tower. I don't know if we want to go there yet. But that being said, I think we should at least explore this a little bit more. Okay, let's move this out because we've got hungry party members. Everyone's hungry. Okay, everyone has a fork and knife under them, which means they're hungry. So we're gonna feed them all. And I actually have some food in my thing, so I'm actually gonna go through that first. And of course, I'm gonna feed myself. Who cares about you others? I'm gonna take care of myself. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is, let's see. I think Shimino has still a decent amount of food. But Shimino's food supply is starting to dwindle a little bit. So let's get Spark, Dupre. Maybe that was Dupre. I don't know. Okay, so everyone's fed now. Okay, good. What is this? Oh, trout. Okay. Okay. Ooh. I don't know about y'all, but I have a feeling that this is the Dark Tower. Okay. Okay, doors open. Good. Okay. Let's see. Okay. There's a skeleton over there. Whoa! Does this skeleton have what I think it has? Does this skeleton have a frickin' magic axe? Okay. Okay, it looks like we got through unscathed pretty much. Okay, so let's okay. And again, I normally do not stream on a Tuesday evening, but ooh, I don't know what this is. Okay, let's get it. Okay, let's get it. Let's, let's see what it is. Okay. So there's another skeleton over there. I have a feeling that skeleton's going to be doing the same thing. Ooh, here's a clock. Okay, this clock is important because I remember they talk about something about the rituals at midnight. Okay, that skeleton's it's weird. That skeleton is not speaking to us. It's weird. Usually. What the fuck just happened? Holy shit. Holy shnikes. Well, let's see if everyone's alright. Okay. Remind me not to do that again, okay? Remind me not to do that. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna see if there's anyone else we need to talk to. Because it looked like we were teleported somewhere. It looks like we hit like a teleport trap or something, and we've got teleported. Ooh, this is an interesting place. Okay, I better save it because I'm worried about you know what. I'm worried about YOLO dying. And who knows what some of these houses have in them. Okay, looks like we really can't get in here. What? Oh great, a Reaper. Yes, I think this is a Reaper, yeah. Let's just make sure that Iolo's still good. Yep, Iolo's still good. Iolo's the one I worry about because he's a little bit low on hit points. Okay. Reaper has nothing, okay. Okay, so let's... Okay, looks like this used to be a blacksmith shop. Okay. The large, angry-looking ghost ignores your presence and continues to hammer on a strange iron cage. Wait a minute. ghost doing an iron cage. Okay. Maybe we need to refresh our seance spell. Maybe because maybe that's the problem. Maybe our seance spell is And while we're at it here, let's save it. Okay. As I said, sorry for the change in plan. Oh crap! Sorry for the change in plans, but something, and it's actually good. Something nice has actually come up tomorrow evening where I won't be streaming. It also helps that I got 150 followers, but it's an interesting opportunity. So let's I think because I waited. I think my seance spell has run out because I waited. Yeah, it's 7:32, so it's probably getting close to when... I don't know how long the seance spell lasts, but I'm assuming it's probably not permanent. Okay, seance. So that's what it was. You see in the fire a ghost of the ghostly forge, a large, heavily muscled ghost with a full beard and mustache. He does not notice your approach. Name? A deep, a deep furrow, accentuated by thick eyebrows, creases the ghost's weary brow. He does not look away from his work. I am Trent. Please leave me to my work. Okay, so we have a ghost named Trent. Okay. He continues hammering on a strangely shaped iron cage. I'm gonna ask, sorry Trent, but I'm gonna be the one that's asking the questions here. So you say something about an iron cage. Anger radiates from the large ghost in almost tangible waves. He looks up from the cage and you see the light of fire isn't coming from the forge. It's coming from his eyes. I built this cage to destroy that bastard Horance who took my wife from me. Okay. For a moment you think he's going to strike out at you. Then he unclenches his fists with a heavy sigh and returns to his work. Horance. His whole body tenses as you speak. Horance! The word comes out like a curse. I will see his foul spirit before my eyes. How can I say this nicely? I think he hates Horance. Then I will laugh and he cries out pitifully for mercy. For some reason you think that you'd better avoid hearing that laugh. Wife? One hot tear slips from the ghost's eye and falls on a heated piece of the iron cage. It sizzles, and then it is gone. Rowena was my wife, my only joy in this world. So his wife is Rowena. His voice is almost tender, but then he returns to his guttural tones. He killed her and took that joy from me. Now I am only a hollow shell of a man burning with hatred. Okay. Rowena, He holds up one hand as you say the name of his late wife. Please do not say that name. It takes from me a little bit of mine hatred, which is all I have now. Wouldst thou rob me of the one thing that keeps me alive? It would seem that he is unaware of the fact that he is indeed no longer alive. An odd expression crosses his face. I gave her a music box, and it's all I have to remember her by. So gave her music box. His tone changes. You see what thou hast done. I cannot work when I think of her. He returns to his work with renewed passion. You notice the music box he spoke of sitting nearby. Killed. In an attempt to steal her away from my side, the evil fiend sent his undead minions to bring her to the Dark Tower. Romania is now in the Dark Tower. The mindless creatures slew her as she struggled. The ghost turns to you in anguish. I could do naught to save her. The sheer number of skeletal warriors bore me to the ground as she was bereft of life. Insane determination flickers in the big ghost's eyes. For this I will never forgive and never forget. Okay, and so Trent is a blacksmith. Art thou blind? Cannot see that I'm a smith? If he heard you, he ignores the fact as you take your leave. You truly feel pity for this deeply wounded spirit. Okay. Okay, I don't know what this building was. It's an interesting building, though, I must say. Okay, so this is for Scythe. Okay, now that being said, I noticed that Trent Greetings once again, Daphne. So, see, I saw Trent working on an iron cage. I'm back. So what I may need to do, I'm hoping the fact that I saw Trent working on an iron cage that may be better able to help. She lifts up her arms, and one of them you see an Ankh. Okay, she always does this. Vitality, thou must be sure to get them right. Otherwise, what happened when I told that blasted mayor will happen again. Remember, only one vial of the mandrake. Okay. Okay, I don't think we've checked out the graveyard yet, so let's at least check out the graveyard. Okay. Man. Something about a writer. Okay. Looks like there's no way to get in here. Okay. Problem, I think there's something missing here, because there's definitely something missing. Okay, I don't know, we're attacked by some strange birds, so. Okay. Let's make sure that we have everyone, because I think Dupre may have gotten killed. Oh no, oh yeah, I forget, yeah, it was, I think. Okay. Apparently YOLO must have healed. Because I think I remember YOLO was down, was down some hit points. Looks like one of the creatures we killed. Okay, that's the smith shop. Now that being said, let's at least talk to yes, good Avatar. 'Tis good to see thee again. Is that lich gone yet? Of what service can I be to one so as great as thee? He bows. Well, yes, the lich has been a powerful scourge on my poor town. First, he drives away all the visitors by raising the dead. In an attempt to stop him, the town's destroyed in terrible fire. I suppose it's not strictly his fault, but well, something have to be done about him. Forsyth looks a little flustered. His fault? Well, the alchemist is the one who started the fire. Puts his arm around your shoulders and whispers, Mistress Mordra, our healer, thought she found a way to get rid of Horance once and for all. We had to do is make a gold cage. Or was it an old cage? Well, no matter. We make this cage and someone, smiles at you, lowers it into the well of souls to do something or other to it. When this is done, thou shalt catch the lifter off guard late at night and snap at thine around him. Sounds easy thus far, yes? Or after that, need only pour on him the magic liquid that the alchemist was making. He pauses here for a little embarrassed. Apparently I got the proportions a bit off when I told the alchemist about the formula. Well, if I've got this all straight, then Horance, who used to be a good and kindly mage, has become nasty, old, horrible undead mage. Now run along, thou canst Mordred if you need more information. Portions. Okay. I'm frustrated because I think there's still something missing. There's still something missing that I need to, somehow work out. I'm not sure if it's in that tower. Let's go northeast. Let's see what's northeast. Nothing. What is that? Oh yeah, that's the tower. Ooh, wow, okay, wow, okay. This is interesting. Okay, that's just a dagger. Light source. Okay. Let's not get too close to the fire. Okay, so we're gonna go in here again, but we're gonna be a little more careful. Someone else in here. Let's try to talk to her. You see a ghostly lady wearing a long black gown. Something is a bit strange about the way she looks, but you can't quite place it. After a pause, she says, "Greetings, milady. I am Rowena, Lady of the Wonderful Tower." So in the tower, we're talking to Rowena. Good. Okay, that's Trent's wife. So let's see. She gestures around the room, indicating the molding walls and cobwebbed rafters. Job. She stares blankly for a second, then is after you. "I am the mistress of the tower." Okay. "I tend to my Lord Horance's needs and keep our place looking respectable." Tends to Lord Horance needs. It would appear that she's been falling behind in the latter duty. Horance. She blinks one then. "Horance! What a wonderful name! He found me lost and lonely and brought me here to be a lady. Is he not truly the most magnificent of lords?" Actually, no! He stole you from the blacksmith, okay? So, you need to get a freaking clue, lady. I guess I told her. Okay. I'm just going through the different options on the. Okay, so let's ask about the tower. "This is a lovely tower. Dost thou not agree?" Before you can answer, she continues. "Dost thou see the lovely rays of light playing across the flagstones of the floor? Water sparkles in the fountain. This is truly a beautiful place in which to live." Her eyes fix upon the floor. "Goodbye, house those entered to our glorious tower. Please return whenever thou wishest." You feel if you've been speaking to a statue. Okay. Ooh. I think back there, I think that's the Well of Souls back there. You step forward to confront this vile-looking creature, and he slowly turns to face you. Ah! As his intense gaze locks upon your form, you almost wish you haven't been so bold. "Daphne!" A sardonic expression comes to his features. "How may I help thee?" You get the distinct impression that help is the last thing you'll get from the Lich. Shimino steps near you and speaks in a whispered tone. "Do not trust this one, my lady. Methinks he caused naught but evil." "My lady? I'm ready to go now." He says to you, coward from the undead creature. Okay. We are now in an ad break. So what I do with ad breaks is I always this is a chance to, top off your drinks and whatnot. Okay, so what we need. Okay, so let's get our shit together. Okay, we're back from our ad break. And it's apparently Spark is shit in the bed. Shit in the bed. The Lich's dry feature takes on a haughty appearance. Thou mayest call me Lord Horance. It would only be prudent, as I shall one day rule all Britannia. Surprise, Avatar? Come now. Surely thou dost not think that Lord British will stand in my way. I know how to deal with his ilk. Okay, let's ask about Lord Horance. So Lord Horance, he's offering me a place in the New Order. Okay? Wow. The Lich looks at you with an expression somewhere between malice and humor. Well, don't tell him this. Don't tell the Horans this. I'm gonna try to actually kill him. New Order. An expression of zeal lights the dead face from the Lich. Yes, Daphne, the dead will rule. I will be their leader, and thou canst become the Avatar. To me! What a douche. I'll just say fine. He looks at you with the wisdom of my vision. He looks at you like a cat toying with the mouse. Lord British. Evil is a mild word for the sneer that appears on the Lich's cracked lips. It has recently come to my attention that a certain ore found in the Britannian surface can, if fashioned properly, become the bane of the vaunted Lord British. I know this ore and have used it before for other purposes. I will use it once again to destroy that so-called lord. Other purpose ore. Now, that would be revealing. Then I would have no secret from thee, would I? Other purposes? He gestures at the walls of the tower. How else did thou expect my tower to withstand the raging effect the ether is having on my magic? Okay, let's ask about obeisance. Why? What else would thou call it? Surely thou art truly humbled by my majestic presence. Okay, let's ask about the job again. I am the illustrious dead, soon to be Lord of all Britannia. So he's Lord of the dead and wants to be Lord of all Britannia. Okay, so apparently there's lots of dead creatures. Okay. Okay, so Horance, what he can do is he can summon the dead. Okay. So for example, he example gives he says about a skeletal dragon. Okay. So basically, if there's anything that's guarding, essentially they're going to kill us. Okay. Wait a minute. I have an idea. I remember seeing about a book somewhere. I saw a book if I remember correctly. It's gonna let me sleep on that? That's interesting. I like that. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna save this because let's actually before I save it, let me make sure I have everyone. Daphne, Yolo, Spark, Shamino, Dupre, Sentry. Good, we got everyone. Okay, so we're gonna save it in case we get hit in that fire trap again. That being said, I actually am curious about the fire trap because it could be. This is the thing, though. We haven't. It's like we're on the cusp, but it's like we really haven't. It's like it seems like we're missing something. It's like there's a magic word or something that's missing. Okay. Let's see. The Black Compendium. Written by Mondaine, the annotation by the Hellspawn. To extend one's life is a complicated procedure. However, there is an additional side effect, invulnerability. I have broken this chapter is based on the individual ritual. That's blah blah blah. Okay. Okay, blah blah blah. Well, while we're here, why don't we start reading here a little bit? Let's see what we got here. The transitive van. Okay. This is interesting. These stones lead somewhere. See, I'm concerned we're missing something. Okay, so we got everyone. That's good. I'm just... Okay. Okay. Just get rid of the dagger. I mean, we have no need for it. Let's see who this person is. Greetings once again, Daphne. Oh yeah, okay. Okay. The one person we haven't seen in a while was Kane. So I think we probably should. Let's see. What's the... Okay. The corpulent undead barkeep greets you with a wild, gruesome smile. Come in, stranger. So we have another barkeep. Have a seat near your old Markham and tell me your travels. I don't get visitors in here anymore. So name is Markham. Markham of the Keg. The lovely Paulette strolls over and pats Markham's rather large belly. He's Markham of the Keg, all right. That's enough of that. Markham smacks a pretty young woman. Make yourself fetch me a bunch of venison. She turns away, giggling. I just don't know what I'm going to do with that girl. I run this fine establishment, the Kego Spirits. This once drew people from all across Britannia, gargoyle and human alike. Till fire, that is. Cain blew the town of the Four Winds. Now we're all trapped here, slaves of that bastard Horance. Please, Markham, have a little pity for Kane. He was trying to create something to save the town when he made his fatal mistake. I suppose you're right, Quinn. He was trying to help us when we proverbial fires of hell down on us. Rankles me to have died in my prime. That tortured soul haunts the crater made by his foolish mistake. I won't go near him. He's a bit daft, you know. He refills his mug from the cask at his side and swigs down most of the wine in one swallow. That's the name the rest of us call Bray. A tortured soul, he grins embarrassed. For all the years I've been in Scarborough, he's been a raving lunatic. With him all them silly rhymes and his crazy laughter. And why not we all hear thunder when there's a cloud in the sky, similar to call a full moon? Gets a thoughtful look on his face. But I was saying, there was this thunder, then this deep, dark laughter coming to tower on the northern point, Horance's dark tower. After this he falls silent for a moment. The pale ghost moves forward and whispers, I was already living in the half of the world of the dead when these events took place. And ever since I have felt a strange pull coming from the tower. Then even worse, I'm out checking on the cow when I heard a sound like a moaning. It's off to the east. So I looked that way into the graveyard. You know what I see? I tell you what, the grave's ripping open like the people in them got a place to go. Eyes wide, he tips back another sip. Okay, go spirits. This place was once my pride and joy. Keg was known around Britannia and a few other places too. Well, now it don't look much, but its heyday it saw the likes of nobles, knights, minstrels, and merchants. And of course, bit old riffraff to be sure. He winks at you. His spirit seems indomitable. Scarborough. That's the name on the island. Okay. Okay, that's what we've done before, so we're going to say bye. The pale-looking ghost turns in your direction and gives you a wan smile. Hello, could it be that we have met somewhere before, milady? You see recognition in his eyes, then it fades. Forgive me. He shakes his head. I am the shade of Quentin. Yeah, I remember Quentin from before, yeah. My story is a long and sad one. I hope thou hast some time. He appears thoughtful a moment, then begins. When I was a young man, I met a lovely woman by the name of Gwen. I made her my wife, and we lived for a time, happy and carefree. She brought a light into the world, and we called her Marnie, which means the cool breeze after a storm. He smiles to himself somewhere and then continues with a furrowed brow. Then one day my wife was taken from me, I know not where, or by whom, say that they were evil men. Soon after, my sweet Marnie became sick at heart, and I feared for her health. Could not take the time from my fishing to care for her, but I needed gold. So I made a deal with a man who was not to be trifled with. This was mine undoing, for when I failed to repay his loan, he came to me one night and slew me. I had not a chance to fight back or call for help. He calls silent. But that was long before this fire that turned the whole island into the land of the dead. Cain, he was an alchemist here on Scarborough. Now he spends the days in eternal pain caused by the guilt from causing the fire that destroyed this town. It seems that Mistress Morta, the town healer, thought she had a plan to stop the Lich Horance, which she told to the mayor. I'm not sure exactly what she planned, but it involved Trent, the town smith, and Cain the alchemist. Not long after Cain began his work, a maelstrom of fire tore through the island, destroying everything Skara Brae burned for days. Okay, got a lot to ask. He looks as if he expected your question. Yes, we are his slaves. Every night we must go at midnight and become servants of his black mass. I know this because Morta tells us it is so. I never no recollection of ever being to the Dark Tower at all. Trent. Ah, the poor man knows the spirit wench feeling his loss almost as well as I. His wife, Rowena, was killed by the Walking Dead, and Mr. Morta claims that she saw her sitting on a throne next to the Lich's own. I believe this is Devon Trent somewhat mad. He works night and day upon some oddly formed cage. Strange though, he never seems to finish it. He does not seem to recall that he died in the fire, but a great hatred for Horance still burns in his heart. Trust me, I know. Once, over 2 centuries ago, I knew a gifted mage named Horance. His 2 loves in life were the study of magic and writing lovely poetry. People in Skara Brae felt so for the knowledge that this swordsman maid protected the town. Then he began to change. First, his beautiful sonnets became rhyme and doggerel became the only way in which he would speak. His spells, which he displayed before the town folk, became destructive and violent. People began to fear him. My death occurred at about this time. Not long after that, I became reclusive. He had a tower built in the northern point and never moved himself from it. And one night, the graves in the graveyard opened and the dead began to walk. Markham nods his head emphatically. That's right, I seen. I did. They marched to the tower. Now they roam all over the island, performing his bidding. It began so a ghost can't make an honest living no more. Marnie, after I was murdered, my good friend Yoro cared for her as his own. He tried his best, but his sickness only worsened. After several months, she weakened and died. He stops here, Tills. Guy angrily says, and now her spirit is held by Horance the Lich. Thou must rescue her from that foul beast. He attempts to grab you, but his hands pass through without resistance. Now, Quinn settles down. Forgive him, milady. If thou wouldst like to assist us, she's the best one to speak to. She seems to know the way the riddest of the Lich, at least. The mayor. Well, he believes that discretion is the better part of valor. I once roamed the sea, gathering my harvest of fish. Goodbye, my lady. Okay. See, I'm worried because I heard some weird noises. I thought maybe I was losing hit points. I don't think so, though. Yeah, everyone's good. Everyone's good on hit points. I always want to check those, you know, because you don't want to be like... Don't see anything interesting back here. Okay. Oh yeah, we're on the roof. Oh, okay. Ah. Okay, so what we need to find Kane. We need to find Kane. Where are you, Kane? Okay. That's for Scythe. Sheesh. Why is it that we seem to not be able to find where Kane is? I mean, it's like, wow. Okay. That's the bar. Okay. That's her, yep. Okay, yeah, that's the smith shop. What is this? Okay, yeah, that's the smith. Okay. Let's make sure we have everyone. Yep, we're good, we're good. We didn't even lose a hit point. Wow, we're pretty impressed. Now, did Cain live on the northern part of the island or the southern part? Where the heck is Cain? It's like his place disappeared. It's like we can't get to it. I think that may be it, though. I think that may be it. I have to see. No, that's Forsyth. It's the mayor. That's the Smith shop. Maybe this is Cain's place. Nope. Let's see if I go directly north. Okay, I think this is it. I think this is Cain's place. So you remember, we haven't spoke to Cain since we talked to almost everyone else. Greetings, my lady. Cain breathes deeply, apparently forcing back his torment. Oh, hey, need formula. Thou trustest me to tell thee the formula? After what I have done to this town, art thou mad? I hope thou at least have checked with mortar for the correct proportions, yes? Yes. He shakes his head in disbelief. Thou art truly insane, but he shrugs. Thou hast nothing to lose but thine own life. Mm-hmm. First, thou wilt need the 3 potions. Then thou must place each one just below a connecting tube. Okay. So Cain's giving us the directions. We need the 3 potions, each below a connecting tube. Order not relevant. Okay. Take an empty vial. Okay. So then you need the empty vial. Put it below the nozzle. Then turn on the burner. After but a few minutes, the mixture will form and the filled vial will be ready for thee. Okay. Thou hast not rid the evil lich yet. Fulfill the quest as thou hast agreed, I'll give thee the answers thou dost seek. Okay. 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 Oh, okay. Somehow we accidentally went up some stairs. Okay. Okay, so what we need... Oh, Rudy, come on. So what we need to do... What we need to do is there's a vial, so we need to grab the vial. Okay. Okay, well. Alchemist device. Alchemist device, okay. Ah! Okay. Oh, okay. I see what we need to do now. So let's save it. We're going to save it just in case. Okay. Okay. So, if I remember correctly... Okay, so let's see. So this is a healing. So this is a healing, curing potion. Okay. So these are the 3 potions. So let's get the vial. Okay. Those are expensive. Please waste them not. So how do we light the burner? Okay, good. Wait a minute, I have an idea here. Hello, Afra. Sorry, I'm a little bit, Okay. Okay, so hello. Are you doing great? Sorry, I'm a little bit early, but I've an interesting opportunity has come up. So let's go back. Okay, I have an idea. Okay, so let's try this. So let's see, where's the vial? Okay, somewhere in here we have an empty vial. Where is it? Where's the empty vial? Once I solve the mystery of where the empty vial is, then I'll do the grind my gears redemption. But right now, because I swear I put it in the backpack. Oh, here it is. Silly me. Okay. 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 Why is it this not working? I hope you're doing well, Afgra, but I'm like, why is it that? Okay, wait a minute. I have an idea. Maybe I need to get closer to the device. Let's get closer to the device. Getting frustrated because this isn't working. Hmm. I'll tell you what grinds my gears. What the heck's going on right now? Oh, I think I know what I need to do. Okay. Do I need maybe to do this? Yeah, Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna load our game. Okay, but let's get a redemption for grind my gears so we can okay. Okay, After I got a good one. I've got a really good one for grind my gears. Okay, good. So I'm hoping I have the 3 potions. Okay, yeah, oh good. So I'm gonna put one here. I'm gonna put curing one here. And I'm gonna put this one right here. Okay. I'm gonna grab this. And I'm gonna put this here. Okay. So now let's see if this works. Okay. Okay, let's try it now. Okay, let's see if this works. Ah! So everything had to be perfectly situated. Okay, so now... Okay, let's make sure that I have it. Okay, good, I have it. Okay. Okay, so let's okay, sorry, after I've been falling behind. Oh. Okay. Okay, so the ad break is over. So, hey, Oscar, I hope you're still here. Because I've got to really good grind my gears. Okay, so this is one of my favorites. And kind of it's actually, I would say, related to what we're going through now. One thing I'm not a fan is there some states have laws that you can pay a server like 213 per hour and they make up the difference in tips. Now, the problem is some of the states actually do it on like a per shift basis. So if, let's say, you have a 6-hour shift, it's averaged. But let's say you have a 6-hour shift and you are asked to do 2 hours of side work. Those should be separate. Like the 2 hours of side work, you should get paid minimum wage or higher, not the 213. And then for the other 4 hours where you're eligible for tips, that's when you should get more. Now there is a great debate about, well, should they pay servers like a salary? There's some debate about it because like there's some really good servers who actually are not a fan of that because they make tips hand over foot. You know, I mean they can, it's unheard of for servers to like make 30 an hour just in tips. But I still think that at least needs to be broken down. If let's say you are doing work which we'll say not tip eligible, at least for those hours you should get regular pay. That kind of was like grinds my gears because I know a lot of really good people in the service industry. Okay. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, now that I have the potion, we're gonna go back to the tower. The tower, Rapunzel. Okay. And by the way, sorry I'm streaming a day early, but I actually have a really good opportunity tomorrow. And the thing is, on the tomorrow's opportunity, I don't want to tell the person that, about like I have to leave for streaming. I don't know if I should get into what the opportunity is, but I think it's a good one and it has potential. Okay. Okay. Okay, so now who I'm looking for, I'm actually looking for the smith, the smithy. Okay, no, this is Cain the Alchemist. I'm looking for the blacksmith because I think that's who I want to look for. I'm not sure. Not here, not I, said the cat. But yeah, right now we are in the spooky realm of. What is that? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's the Smith. So let's talk to the Smith again. See if we can't. Okay. Trent continues his work on the strangely shaped iron cage. Iron cage? Anger radiates from the large ghost in almost tangible ways. I built this cage to destroy what bastard Horance who took my wife from me. We've gone through this before, so I'm not gonna. Okay. 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 Darn it. Okay. Ah, that's why it was giving me the warning. It won't fit. So let's see. Can someone else carry it? Ah, I think Shimino's got some room. Thank you, Shimino. But yeah, that's one of the things that does grind my gears, the improper server pay. Okay. Let's see what time it is. $7:50. Okay, we got a little bit more. We got a little bit more light time. Okay. What I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna do something very dramatic. I'm gonna try this. I am gonna actually play the music box and see if that will get Rowena, and see if that somehow charms Rowena. Okay. 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 So let's have Shimino try playing the music box. Okay. The music of the little box makes Rowena turn her head in your direction. Cool, she's gonna join us! She blinks several times as if waking from a dream, or in this case, a nightmare. I am in control of my mind for the time being, but I know not for how long. Tell me what has transpired in the town outside. You relate to her what you know of the events you've heard in town. My poor Trent. I cannot bear to think that he would become so hurt that he would forget our love. She wrings her hands in sorrow and notices something on one of them. Please, milady, wouldst thou take the ring to him and tell him that I still love him? Mayhap it will restore him to the beloved Trent I know. She takes a ring from your slender finger and places it in your hand. You expect it to pass right through it, but it rests neatly in your palm. I thank thee, kind lady. I know not how to repay thee. Okay, so somewhere in my hand I should have a ring. Or maybe it's in my backpack, I don't know. I've got so many rings. Ring of invisibility. Ring of regeneration. Wedding ring. Okay, good. So now we're going to go back to Cain. We're going to go back to the... no, not Cain. We're going to go back to the smithy and see what that does. See if that does anything, okay? Holy shit. There's the smithy, good. Let's save it, 23E. Okay, so now what I need to do tomorrow. Okay, so what I'm gonna do. So let's talk to this person. Trent continues his work on the strangely shaped iron cage. Ring. You hold out the ring to Trent. At first he ignores you. Then, recognizing the ring, he takes it from you and holds it before him. Something in him snaps as his huge frame slumps forward. You let the ghost cry for a while, and when he finishes, you see a remarkable change in his appearance. The flames that once burned in his eyes are now gone, replaced by a deep shade of blue. He looks like a new man, or rather, ghost as if it were. Forgive my behavior, milady. I knew not what came over me. I remember flames, but they burn no hotter than mine own hatred. He looks pained at the memory. Thou hast seen her? Thou hast seen Rowena? And she still cares for me? Well, all the more reason to finish this soul cage. We must free her from Horance's vile sorcery. This is a special cage made to fit the shape of a man. Mistress Mortis said it will contain the Lich Horance. One has been lowered into his well of souls. His voice seems much softer than before. Okay, what? Free. Yes, will help me free her, wilt thou not? Yes, I'll free her. Okay, what next? I'll need the iron bar thou dost carry. He holds out his hand, and takes the iron bar from you. With this, I will finish it shortly. Wait here while I tend to the cage. Take this cage to Mistress Morta, and she will tell thee more about it and its use. There, it is done. Now take the blasted thing to Morta. She will instruct thee in its use. Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay, so now I have to find somehow a way to pick up this cage. Okay, who's gonna carry it? Okay, that works. Hopefully I can get someone else to pick up my backpack. Okay, So how do I pick up... See, I've got this darn cage on me. Okay, I have a different idea. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to put it down there. Let's have me, because my backpack has some important shit. Pardon my French. Let's see what other people's backpacks have. Okay, so let's see YOLO. What does his backpack have? Nothing really exciting. I mean... Okay, so YOLO, you're gonna drop off. You're gonna drop your backpack, and guess what? You're gonna be the one that's carrying the cage. Okay. Okay, so YOLO's gonna carry the cage. Okay. Okay, so let's save it, and now we're gonna go to the Mistress Morta. And if I remember, she's due south. Okay. Greetings once again, Daphne. She lifts up her arms, and in one of them you see an ankh. Words which you vaguely recognize flow from her lips, and the ankh glows brightly. It goes brightly, it's funny, Moody. She stops chanting, and the ankh dims. After analysis of your conditioning... So now we have the cage. Cage made. The soul cage must be empowered with the might of the dead. The way to accomplish this is to go to the back of the Dark Tower, to the Well of Souls. So we have to go to the back of the Dark Tower, the Well of Souls. And I remember seeing that, okay? So I remember seeing the Well of Souls. I must lower the cage into the well. where the souls trapped there will lose a little of themselves to imbue it with the required um, power. So lower the cage into the well. I know this sounds harsh, but it's necessary evil if thou would see them freed. She looks at you sharply. The next step is to wait until midnight, then clap the cage upon the recumbent form of the lich. So at midnight, clap the cage onto the lich. This is the period of times which he drains the spirits of the townsfolk in his black service. After a brief moment, she continues, "Finally, thou must pour the magical formula upon the lich with the cage. The formula is the same substance that destroyed the town. Do be careful when procuring it from the alchemist Cain." Okay. The Dark Tower lies on the northwestern point of Skara Brae. There is something about its construction, for I find it very hard to penetrate with my magical senses. Within it, you will find the Well of Souls. The Well of Souls is a powerful artifact located beneath the Dark Tower, from which the Lich draws his power. The souls of the dead are incarcerated there, doomed to the torment of Horance's all-consuming appetite. An expression of pain shows in her features. Black service. Angrily, each night at the stroke of midnight, the spirits travel to the Dark Tower and use to infuse Horance with power to continue his dark existence. None of the others are aware when this happens, but I feel it without being able to stop myself. Goodbye, young Daphne. Okay. See, what time is it? So we have to see what time it is, cause oh boy, it's night. Oh yeah, but remember, we have to do this stuff at midnight. Okay. So I've got the potion. Okay, so let's see what time it is, because it may be past what we need. 9:09, so we're actually not in a bad position. Okay, so what we're gonna do okay. So probably what I should do, I probably should, because it's night and I need to see, Probably should cast a spell. Darn it, where's my spell book? Okay, so let's at least cast a light spell. Okay, now, what I have to do is somehow I have to be able to get back, to get to the Well of Souls. Ah, okay. So there's the Well of Souls. Okay. Okay. So the first step we're gonna do, let's save it. Actually, we're gonna save it now. Save episode 23E. Organ Mike. Wait, Well of Souls as a non-corporeal spiritual episodes? Or Well of Souls as in a place where fish gather? And welcome in. Welcome in, Organ Mike. Okay. Let's see, I think I saved it. Okay, so let's see. I think I saved the game. If not, I'm gonna save it again because I know if you only knew how freaking long it took for me to get that alchemist potion made. It took like forever. Everything had to be perfect. Okay, ad break is over. Okay. Okay, so let's see what time it is, because remember that that the time is 12. At the time is 12 o'clock that we have to, start the ritual. We're a bit close, but I think we're good. Ooh, 10:49. So we better move a little bit. Let's see. Who has the cage? Who did I give the cage to? I think it was YOLO. Nope, not at Sentry. Nope, not you. Ah, okay, good. YOLO. So you have the cage. So I think what we need to do is we need to use the cage in the well. So if I remember, double click. Okay. So now it is imbued. So now we have a glowing cage. Okay, so now what we need to do, okay, so this is where we really need to pay attention to time. Okay, because the next two steps are important. Okay, so what time is it? Okay, so we're gonna kind of wander around a little bit. Okay, but we have to keep an eye on let's keep an eye on our pocket watch. 11:01. Okay. Okay. (11:11). I knew someone who kept a close eye on a pocket watch and wound up believing they were a chicken. Well, Oregon Mike, what the clock? Okay, so let's keep an eye on our pocket watch. 11:18, good. Still good. Okay. Okay, so we're going to save it under 23F. So now we're going to keep on wandering around. Okay. 11:29, we're getting closer. $11:30, okay. Okay, so let's see what time it is. 11:37. Okay. Okay, 11:45. I don't know. See, now this is the thing. I do not know how much tolerance there is on time, okay? It could be that, if it's not like, hopefully they at least give you like a couple minutes leeway. $11.54. $11.58. Ah! So now they're coming. Ah, so they're coming in. Okay, ooh. Okay. Question is, which one is Horance? Okay, I'm confused. Okay, it's 1:07 a.m., so it's like way past 12. So I don't know what happened. You know. Looks like everyone's dead tired. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna just do a temporary save. And I'm gonna see if maybe one of these sleeping happens to be Horance. Okay, so let's see. I forgot who has the cage. Nope, not Sentry. Yep, YOLO did. So, okay, nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Okay. Hopefully we're still good. This is very strange. It's like, okay, I'm waiting. Ah! Now's our chance. Now's our chance because I think that's Horance. I think that's Horance. I'm pretty sure that's Horance, so we need to find who has the cage. Not you. Ah, you do. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, so now I've locked the cage on him. Oh, yeah, there's one more thing that has to be done. I remember, so we have to... Okay, I've got the potion. And so this potion needs to be poured on him, not the cage. As the soul cage dissolves into dust, a great transformation comes upon the Lich. Where the evil spirit was caged, you could see the form of a familiar person. It's Horance! He's a ghost, but he much more resembles a man than an undead terror. I thank thee, milady. That dark spirit had suppressed my will for so long that I was not sure I had one left. Thou dost had a great deed for Scar Bray, for myself, and indeed all of Britannia. But then, I suppose this is merely a matter of course for one such as thee. My gratitude is thine. He bows deeply to you. But now I fear that all is still not right with the world. The ether stirs chaotically outside of this dark tower. Were it not property within the walls, I fear my mind would suffer the ravages of its force. Now, milady, I must ask this favor of thee. The Well of Souls at the bottom of this tower holds many souls within it, and the souls of Scarbray to this island, it must be destroyed. So what we need to do is to destroy the Well of Souls. And no, not shoes, okay? This is not a Nike thing. Horance looks at you intently. Wait until you need to destroy the Well of Haddocks. Well, wilt thou? He looks at you expectantly. He's like saying, Moody, are you going to freaking do this, or do I have to, like, beat the snot out of you to do it? Yes. I knew that one so virtuous as thou would never turn aside while others suffer. The generosity seems to have no bounds. Horance thinks for a moment, then, when the well is destroyed, the souls will be released to float aimlessly upon the ether for a time. I had badly wronged the Lady Rowena and her husband. I would see this wrong mended. Please, lead her out of this dark place and see that she is reunited with Trent. That way will they remain together when they are released. I know when you've accomplished this task, and then we can continue with the destruction of the well. Okay. So, Horance is... I'll tell you what, normally I'd be like, let's stop this, but no, I don't want to. Let's finish this mini quest. So we need to find out where Rowena is. Where are you, Rowena? Okay, that's Quinn. Okay. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to find, the beautiful ghost looks through you with a slack look. Nothing you do seems to attract her attention. Ah, okay. So what we need to do now, we need to recast that seance spell. So we need to recast that seance spell. Where is okay? Seance, yep, so let's get the seance back. This place is horrible. Wouldst thou be so kind as to take me to mine husband Trent? He has a tendency to worry about me. Yep, I will. Thank thee. Thy spirit is a generous one indeed. She steps in line and motions for you to lead on. Okay. Okay, I probably should cast a light spell or something, you know? So at least I know where I'm going. Okay. Okay, Moody, where's the darn smithy? Where's the darn smith? Where's the smithy? Okay, no, that's her place. Okay, this is the smith. Okay. Good. Okay, so let's at least talk to this blacksmith. Trent paces around the burnout remains of his shop. When he sees you return, he rushes forward looking for his love, Rowena. The star-crossed lovers rush into each other's ghostly embrace. For a time it's hard to see where one spirit begins and the other ends. You barely make out the image of Trent replacing Rowena's ring on her finger. Then the two slowly return to face you. Thou hast done so much for us. I hope that in helping us thou hast been assisted in thine own quest. Trent bows to you, then turns to regard his lovely wife. All is well, but you see out here we've got a skeleton that's ready to kick our butt. Skeletons? I don't think so. Not today. Okay, so now what we need to do is now we need to go back to Horance and see how do we so now that we've done that, so now what we need to do is now we need to get back to the Well of Souls and see what we need to do there. That's going to be our goal. We're gonna finish this quest and we're gonna call it a day. Okay. Hope everyone's doing well. This is I know that's unusual that I stream on a Tuesday night, but I had an interesting I'll just say I had a good it's a good thing. I had an interesting invite. Someone wants to work out with me. Actually, someone wants to work out with me. I don't know if you'd call it a date, but I have a name for it. We'll call it a wait date. Get it? Wait date. Okay. It's good to see thee again, Daphne. Good. Now we can get on with freeing the rest of Skara Brae. The destruction of the Well of Souls can only be brought about by the selfless sacrifice of a spirit. Oh, great. So we need to sacrifice a spirit. Okay, we have an ad break. Okay, ad break. Totally, John. You did great, John. 472. Okay. Okay. Okay, we are back. Okay. Sorry, I had to crack a bad joke there. A selfless sacrifice of a spirit. Okay. A living being will not do because the soul is tied to the body. Go out into the town and find a spirit willing to make the sacrifice for the sake of all Skara Brae. I suggest that thou ask Mayor Forsyth first, as it is his right to be considered before the others. He strokes his chin thoughtfully as you leave. Okay? Okay. Oh, yes, good Avatar. 'Tis good to see thee again. What service? He bows. Okay, so this, I want to make sure that you're Forsyth. Yes. So, Forsyth. Sacrifice. Oh, goodness, no! I do not think I am the one thou wantest for that job. No, I should think not. Okay. So, for you, it's an A. Okay. Maybe thou should ask all of the townsfolk first. If none of them will do it, I may just think about it. Yeah, that's right. Thou should ask the others. Then come back here to tell me who the poor soul is. He smiles at his own cleverness. Bye. How can I say this nicely? You're a pompous ass, okay? Quentin. Greetings, milady. Come rest from travels and sit a while with me. I am but a simple shade, but I may have information useful to thee. You know what? I knew it. I knew this person's throwing shade. So we're gonna sacrifice. You explain that you need what you need. Quentin says, please understand, my lady, I truly wish I had that kind of courage. But I cannot risk doing anything that might destroy Marnie. Remember, her spirit is in that well too, along with all the dead of the graveyard. Okay. So we ask Quentin. Okay. So let's start asking another one. Okay. So Markham. So Markham, you're next. So let's see, Markham, do you want to sacrifice? So you want me to go as mad as a March here and jump right into this well of souls? He looks at you incredulously. Listen, I haven't had courage like this since I weren't a young lad. Since then, I've got some sense, too. You have to look elsewhere for the sacrifice. So Markham is a no. Greetings once again, Daphne. So now we're going to ask Mordra. She smiles at first and too serious. I have tied my spirit to powers beyond the realm of this mortal world. Were I to enter the well of souls, this town, and this island would be destroyed in a magical discharge. Wouldst thou lose the town of Scarbray for all eternity? So Mordra is going to say a no. I'm going to take that's a no. Okay. So we've already asked those four. So we've already asked them. So now what we need to do, let's cast a light spell. Okay. So remember, we need to ask everyone. Greetings, milady. Kane breathes deeply, apparently forcing back his torment. Sacrifice. Thou hast freed us from the lich. Thou art entitled to mine half of the bargain. So, thou dost want to know the answers of the questions of life and death? Yes. Looks at you and smilingly shakes his head. I have no secrets, my foolish friend. Thou art a fool. There are no answers, only questions. No answers, Only questions. Okay. I'm sorry, Kane. We have to ask you this. I'm sorry, but I must spend my entirety here in constant memory of those whom I destroyed. So Kane is a no. Okay. Okay, that's where Forsyth lives, if I remember. Really, Skeleton? Really? That was quick. Okay, nothing here. Okay. I remember, I think this is the eating place. So we need to ask everyone. So we do need one other people we do need to ask. We also do need to ask the, we also do need to talk to the, we also do need to talk to the, we also do need to talk to the, who know, oh. Uh, oh, it's a ghost. Okay, so we do need to talk. Okay. So Rowena is a no, and Trent is a no. Okay, so let's see who. Okay, trying to think who we forgot. Forsyth. Okay. The only person I think we need to talk to is Paulette. So we need to find Paulette. So we need to find. What we need to find. We need to find the. So we need to find. We need to find the food place. Okay, what time is it? Ah, 5:10. So we're getting. Okay. So we need to find. I think Paulette's the only one. And to be safe, let's also talk to the ferryman about sacrifice. You need not pay to return to the mainland. Sacrifice. Just for a moment, you see a fleeting expression of hope cross the ferryman's skeletal features, and it is gone. I must perform my duty until the end of eternity. So that's a no from the ferryman. Okay, so I think we still have to talk to Paulette. And if I remember, I thought Paulette was wandering around here. See, because I thought I remember seeing her. Unless she went back there. Okay, so we need to find Paulette. Paulette, where are you? Okay, this is a smithy place. Really? Let's make sure we have everyone. 1, 2. Okay, and it looks like all of them are hungry. So all we need to do is find Paulette. And once we find Paulette, I think we can end this. See, this is definitely the bar area. The problem is Paulette. Paulette, I still think is, I still think is at the, you know what. Because I remember seeing Paulette. I remember seeing, so let's go in here, see if we can get anywhere. I don't think Paulette's in here, but still. See, I think everyone's at the, I think almost everyone's at the you-know-what. And I think Paulette's still up there. Let's go in here. See, that's the thing. Everyone's at the Horance's place. Okay, we got a threat here. Okay, let's make sure we have everyone. 1, 2, 3. Got everyone good. And so far, we've been... Okay, so what we're gonna do, we got people saying they're very hungry, so we probably need to start feeding. Let's see, okay. So Shimino, if I remember, had the food, although I think Shimino's running out. Yeah, Shimino's We're starting to run out of food. Okay, so that's the avatar. Okay. So let's see who else has food. I think Spark maybe has some food. Oh yeah, Spark. Spark's got us covered. Okay, one. I don't think Spark has us covered. Alright. Okay, now their ad break's coming up soon. I'm sorry I'm streaming. I'm just stubborn. I'm just stubborn. I just want to solve this. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like everyone's fed. Okay. So see, we've got, let's see. Okay, so that's that. Okay, oh. Okay, let's look around the outside. Maybe, perchance, maybe Paulette's around the outside somewhere. Don't see Paulette up there. we found her. Good. Okay, so let's cast the Seance spell. Okay, so not light. We need Seance. Okay. So we found her. Yes, milady, she asked sweetly. Sacrifice. Thou wantest me to jump in a well? Her eyes widened with astonishment. Yep. Well, that can't go jump in a lake. She crosses her arms on buxom chest and turns away from you angrily. Okay, well, fine. Okay, we're back. Okay, so what we're going to do is I think now we've talked to everyone. So we've talked to Paulette. So what's going to happen now is the person that didn't really want to do it's going to be like, okay. Greetings, milady. The mayor smiles at you half-heartedly. Sacrifice. After learning that none of the others in town will okay, for the greater good. An odd light comes into four sides. His chin firms and his shoulders square. Well then, it has got to be done. And since no other brave soul will do it, perhaps I shall have to show them what real courage is. Please be kind enough to lead me to the well, milady. Okay. He looks into the well. As a swirling pool of trapped cells with his newfound resolve seems to diminish. Perhaps this was not such a good idea. Art thou sure I must go through with this? You nod, his resolve firm once again. Yes, thou art quite right. No time for speeches. No time for wavering will. No time for... You know what? I have a better idea. Spark. Just push him into the well, okay? He sees that you're not buying his attempt to stall. Well, then this is it. He moves towards the well. I suppose I didn't make a very good mayor in life. Forsyth's jowls droop. Well, at least in death, I'll make a name for myself and do the job right. With that, he's gone. The souls of the well rush out of their confinement, leaving the blackened remains of the powerful artifact. Okay. Okay, so it looks like we have now destroyed. So now we have destroyed the, you know what. So we've destroyed the well. And let's tell Horance we have done it. Once again, Avatar, thou hast proven thou art ever the defender of Britannia and the innocent. I cannot adequately express my gratitude. However, please take this small token of my thanks. I hope it will help thee in thy quest. He places his personal staff on the ground. It appears to be magical. I have something for thee, Avatar, but I see that thou cannot carry it now. I will set it here on the floor for thee. I feel that some of the responsibility for what happened in this town is upon my shoulders. For in my search to uncover the truths of the universe, I unwittingly released that foul spirit which destroyed this town. I will spend the rest of my days in an attempt to restore this once lovely town. I will make it into a shining example of spirituality, a shrine where peace of good heart may live in peace and harmony. Again, thanks for giving me this chance. Goodbye, Daphne. Okay. Ooh. So let's see if we can't give it to some... Okay. Okay, good. We found someone that can carry it. Okay. 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 Greetings, my lady. Okay, so now what we need to do, now we need to go back. Now we need to go, so what we're going to do, in finishing this, we are going to, we're going to head back to the mainland. And of course, the next thing we knew, once we head back to the mainland, we need to tell the, okay. Okay. And look at that, we get to the mainland and we immediately get attacked. That went pretty quick, okay? That's mage one. Let's see. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to call it a night. I want to thank everyone for watching. It took a little bit longer than I expected. We're going to leave it here. Leave it here, and we're going to... Okay, so we're going to save it. Episode 23G. I will be back on Friday. I will not be back on Wednesday. I'll be back on Friday. I'll be playing Commodore 64. I don't know what game we're going to be playing yet, but we're going to raid someone, and I already know whom I'm raiding. Another fellow retro gamer, Angry Old Man Gaming. He's playing a Super Mario Brothers. So stick around for the raid, and thank you. Have a great night.